Hey everybody, my name is Ashley Smith and I'm a top team Beachbody coach, and I'm so excited to get to talk to you today. And what I'm going to be sharing with you is how to set up a Facebook group to run a challenge group. So let me share with you, I'm going to screen share and show you a little bit about how you can easily set up a group for yourself for a challenge group or an event that you're hosting, anything like that. So if we share our screen here. All right, so you see that I'm on Facebook. To add a group, you can scroll all the way down to the left. And down here, I've got groups, but I want to create one. So I'm going to click Create Group. Okay, so I'm going to name my group. I'm going to say Ashley's Group, right? And you have to add at least one person to a group to make it a legit group. So what I do is I always add my husband. So I add him in there because I don't want to add anyone else yet that I don't know. And so this way I can add him in there and then quickly remove him, and I'll show you how to do that. I want to add it to my favorites. And then what I want to do is create a public group, closed group, or a secret group. Most of the time I create a closed group. That way I can send the link to anybody. They can request to join, and then I can choose to add them or not. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to upload the group. You can choose a cool icon. So I'm going to say maybe these cute sunglasses and click OK. A lot of times if it's a fitness group, I try to make it sometimes fitness related. All right, so here we go. We're up here. I'm in Ashley's group. So the first thing is I need to upload a cover photo. So one thing that I'll often do is go to canva.com. And from there, I will actually, create a cover photo. And so an easy way to do that is to click More. And I can scroll down and find social media. And so I'll keep looking, and I want to choose a Facebook cover. Okay, so I can easily choose one in here. Now they have a bunch of ones already done for me. So let's actually do that. Let's choose this hustle one. So maybe I love the way that looks, and I want to actually use the template that I have. If I don't, then I can create my own. But for the sake of time, let's go ahead and use this one. So I'm going to save it. You can choose the file. I'm going to save this one, PNG, and download it. So we're going to wait for it to download, and then let me show you how we're going to continue to add it into our group. Okay, so I'm in Ashley's group, and I want to upload my photo. So it's going to take me to my download area. I'm going to scroll down until I find it, and here we go. Open it up and add it in here. And it's going to allow me to kind of move it around, choose where I want it to go. So I think I want it up there far enough away from all this stuff so that it doesn't take away from it, and click Save Changes. Okay, so here I am in my group. And again, we're in here, and I told you I added my husband, but he doesn't really need to be in my Ashley's group. So what I do is I just click on Members, and I go here, and I want to actually remove him from my group. Okay, so now it's just me, and I'm free to go ahead and start adding everything in here. Okay, so I'm the only member of the group. The next thing that my group really needs is a description. Okay, so in here, there's a certain amount of characters, and it'll block you off and you can't write anymore. But, I can type in, and a lot of times if it's a challenge group, I'll say, hey ladies, so excited for a month of fitness. This month, I can't type. We are going to be working on ourselves, and so on and so forth. And then at the very end of it, I always say XOXO, Coach Ashley. Okay, so something like that would be totally appropriate for your description. Kind of let people know what this group is all about, and then I click Save. Okay, so I would write a whole little spiel there, and that would be my description. And if I were to refresh it, what's really nice is that when I start adding people in here, they come in and they see my group photo, and then the next thing they see is this description, which makes it really nice. They kind of get a good glimpse into what it is. Now, a great idea that you can do in a group is you can add, you can do and host an event within one, but you can also put photos in like photo albums and stuff. So that makes it really, really awesome. So what I want to do is show you an example of what you can do, but I'll show you in just a second. One other thing that's important about a Facebook group is, so notifications, you want to make sure that you have either notifications turned off if it stresses you out to get notifications in your phone, or turn them on. I personally like them on because then I know exactly when somebody's commenting or posting in there, so I don't miss anything as a coach, right? So I'm joined, I'm in here. If I ever wanted to leave the group, that's how I would do it. But these three little dots are important because what I want to do here is it allows me to add members here. So if I wanted to add a bulk amount of them, I can add them by email address, or I just start, clicking and adding friends in that way. Again, this is also where I can manage the group, but the best part is adding, so I added it to my favorites already when I created the group, and in here I want to edit the group settings. So depending upon what kind of group it is, you're going to want to kind of choose what you want. So you can choose to add members, anybody can add them, which I personally don't like because who knows who's going to add whoever. So I click add any member. Any member can add members, but then I have to approve them, and I really like to do that. Again, I can change my description here. I can customize the address if I wanted to, so that, behind it, facebookgroups.com / whatever you wanted to say. Then down here, what I mostly do is posting permissions. All members can post, or only admins can post. And it kind of just depends on the group that I'm hosting. A lot of times, if it's a sneak peek group or something, I have it to where only admins can post, so that all of the important posts don't get lost in the mix of everybody just posting their stuff, right? And then I click save. Okay, so it tells me everything's been saved, and I can go back to my group. So that's a really simple way to set one up. Let me show you one that's already been set up. So here's an example of my sneak peek into coaching. Okay, so I've been in here. Oh, see here you can see member requests from today. So I can actually approve. You'll see any kind of request right here, and I can approve them here and add them into there. Okay, and then, so as you're in here, you're seeing all these requests. And then up here, again, I've got my notifications on. I could share this group if I wanted. And so what I can do is I can, put it on my timeline. I can make a post. I can share it in a private message. There's a lot of ways to do that, especially only if it's a closed group or a public group. If it's secret, then you won't be able to actually share it with anybody. So this is what a group looks like. You see all these posts in here. People are commenting on the photos. So I have photo albums in here. So you see I've got, different pictures and things. So it just kind of depends on the group that you're wanting to do what you would add in there. But a really great thing is that you can add files to it as well. So for example, if I was up here in my wellness group, you can see that I've got files in here. I have Shakeology recipes, meal plans and resources, a little challenger packet. There's so many different options of things that you can share in there. So Facebook groups are a really great way to just connect people. They're the best place to host a challenge group, so you can go live in there and chat with all your people. And they're a really great place to host sneak peeks and let people know what's going on. So whatever you're planning on utilizing it for, hopefully that helps you get it set up the right way. And good luck.